Hi there, welcome to Story Time with Uncle Bill. We're fitting the year, the road to six-pack abs. We'll be doing biceps today, folks, and it is cold out here in Jacksonville, North Carolina. I ain't even lying, it's freezing. I mean, it's just cold. Can't believe you can't see my breath. We're in a screened-in porch, everything's good. All right, we're about to do a little bit of that workout, so always remember, before you work out, consult your physician. Make sure you can work out. You can't get hurt and cause yourself worse problems than actually helping. Let's don't do that. Make sure you're hydrated, that you ate, well fueled, at least an hour or two before you come and work out. Don't eat and work out. Always 30 minutes. About 30 minutes for that food. So, that you've done some kind of walking around, little warm-ups like this, and afterwards you might stretch a little bit. Positive attitude about working out or coming to hear a story. Today we're going to be talking about addiction, and like sometimes you don't have to be the addict. You could be a family member or a friend along with a friend meeting their family member, you know what I mean? And I always tell people like this, especially if I'm bringing you to meet my family. My family's open. We talk about everything. And I say everything, you know what I mean? It is what it is. That's about communication. How am I supposed to be able to talk to you if I can't talk to you about this? How am I supposed to talk to you if I can't talk to you about that? When you set limitations and rules, you don't ever get the whole story. You know what I mean? And after a period of time, people clam up, close up anyway. It's just how it is. And whoever the new person is, they'll open up to them. It's just the way it goes. You warm up that biceps right here. So, and a lot of the things, everything I talk about, I did, whether I liked it or not, whether you like it or not, whether it was right or wrong or whatever. I mean, I'll tell you how it was, how I felt, everything. So a lot of the things I'm not proud of, it just happened. And this is going to happen when I was 19 years old. Long time ago, folks. I'm 30. I'll be 37 this year. My daughter was just born. And the relationship, it was over. And I moved in with my Uncle Tony. And my Uncle Tony stayed in a bad part of town. Sunset Trailer Park. It was known for drugs and prostitution. We're going to do a long bar bicep curl. This could actually be tough on you if you've never done. This is considered one of the strongest moves you could have that you could do the most weight with. How you want to start your workout. But it might be hard on your wrist. It's an unnatural position, but it blasts the bicep. I mean, really hits it because you can't. It's stuck. But it's bad on your wrist and your form. The mechanics of it aren't really natural. That's why they make the easy curl bar, which we'll be doing. Sunset Trailer Park was a small trailer park right off of the main highway. There was 2, 4, 6, 8 in the front, and then V'd off. It was a T, and then there was 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to 14 trailers, mobile homes, single wides, older ones, like from the 70s models. And you know, this was in the 90s, so they're not there no more. There's a Walmart there now. Well, the power's coming up, so when you're coming up, breathe in through your nose, down with your mouth. I'm gonna actually add weight to it. Not a lot. And normally, what I'm gonna do after I get off, because you know this is all time, and I don't want to keep you forever. I would do a couple warm-up sets going up progressively and meet where I want to know where my close to my max is, and do that 3 or 4 times for 6. Then I'll do all kind of other stuff. I might take just the bar and do the bar as many times as I can, or this as many times as I can, But generally speaking, you want to keep, when you're doing these, you want to keep all your muscles engaged, everything tight. You don't want nothing to slip. That's how you get hurt. And when it's cold, I don't recommend working out cold outside. I've acclimated. I walk a couple hours every day because I'm on a mission to lose weight. So whatever it is outside other than raining, I'm in it. And it's like 38 degrees. And when I woke up this morning at 6:30 and started walking, it was 22. Freezing. Oh, I said it felt like it was 22. It was 28. Don't swing the weight. Keep your back straight. Just hold it up there for a second. And you can just hold it down. Lay your back and biceps stretch out. I could probably go to my parents' house. I probably can go to a couple of my friends' house and stuff. Like I said, I was 19. I was a manager at Bojangles. I was making good money. Up until that point, I had my own place and car, but when I had, my sister ended up somehow sneaking in on me and slipped right into my house. Whole nother story. So, I moved into my uncle's. Now, he sells and smokes crack. You don't do weed and drinks. He's always got somebody over there, and throughout the night he's gonna have 3 or 4 different girls. He's got about 30 or 40 girls that come over there throughout the week. Straight up. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Go slow with it. It's not heavy to me. I'm making it happen. Damn. You do that for so many times. Push yourself. And a bunch of his friends, and he been in my life for a long time at that point, so I knew all his friends. And he didn't have no car. My Uncle Tony, the first time I ever got pulled over by a cop, I was 10 years old. He had me to drive to the gas station, and I made it to the gas station. We got pulled over probably about like a quarter mile before the gas station, but I ended up parking in the gas station, and they arrested him and gave me a ride home. 10 years old. That happened again too. So, and everybody knew it. I mean, it just is what it is. I mean, hey, that's your Uncle Tony. You know what I mean? He was honest about it. Didn't try to hide it or nothing. And he wasn't a bad dude. I mean, he just had fun. And I mean, like, he literally had fun too, folks. Most people who do coke, crack, or crystal meth, they call them tweakers. They're looking out the windows, and he wasn't that dude. He knew how to have a good time. That's why they went over there. Other than the fact that he was generous, and that generosity was always his downfall. Can't get high on your own supply. After a certain time, it gets cut off, and then whatever you got left, you don't hold it. He never did. So I had the car. He didn't have no car, so I would have to. normally, they would come to him, but since he had a ride and he would always need to go get something anyway, we would go to the store. And I'm done with this. So I ended up knowing all the dope dealers. Or if I didn't know them, I knew where they lived. And so sometimes he'd be busy. So I'd be like, yo, go over to such and such and get the hookup. And I would. And you get a name, you know what I mean? You bring somebody money and you don't tell, and it's all legal like that. Oh hey, they start hooking you up more, giving you extra. Oh, you smoke weed? Yeah, I smoke weed. I don't smoke that hard though. Oh, here, hold on. Try this out. Feel a little street cred, you know what I mean? So, oh boy. It was his house in the back of this gas station, Exxon. And y'all in the Southwest area in Jacksonville and stuff, a lot of y'all know who that is. She had that fire. Kim. I didn't know Kim from a can of paint. If you put Kim in a lineup at that time, wouldn't know who it was. But we used to go to that house all the time. Oh man. Okay, it's an easy curl bar. And I got the inner. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathe loud so I can hear you. And that little twist right there makes a difference on what part of that bicep you work. Remember, it's a bicep, so it means it's got two muscles, two heads. Ooh, boy, that's on fire now. I like to hang from the bar, especially when I'm doing biceps. Oh, I got my feet on the ground, so I'm not totally hanging. So, my Uncle Tony, and I would always ask, because I didn't say, well, what's Kim look like? You don't know Kim? Nah, man, no, I don't know Kim. What's Kim? Oh, Kim hot. She's hot. She's a black girl, hot, big boobies. I was like, oh, really? Because, yeah. You ever been with a black girl? I was like, no, I ain't never been with a black girl. I play with the boobies, but I ain't never been with a black girl. He goes, oh man, Kim's a bunch of fun, man. Yeah, Kim gets down too. She likes white dudes. She really likes white dudes. I was like, oh yeah. He goes, yeah, man, I know you're going through something. You and your baby mama split up and stuff. Just go ahead and do it. Just go ahead and do it. At least let her go down on you. I was like, what? She down like that? Oh, no, I'm telling you, she down like that, man. She'll love you, too. You're a stud. I said, I bet that's right. Hey, look, you like them. Because, see, my uncle, I had told him when I was a kid, because he used to do all kind of messed up things. I watched him have sex in front of me many times. He knew I liked boobies, and he would make all the girls, hundreds people over the years, hundreds. About 30 or 40 at that trailer park, hundreds. Up until he passed away, hundreds. Hey, show my nephew, show my nephew, show my nephew, show my nephew. They all would. Since I was about 8, 9 years old, they all would. Nobody said no. Hundreds, and some of the girls, hundreds of times. Just as soon as they see me, I walk through the door. Oh, look. Oh, is that cute nephew? You want to see my boobies? Ain't lying, folks. Loved it. Never got old to me. I just never been treated like a kid, man. So I was intrigued by Kim, but when you're dealing with in that game and stuff, you just never know, man. It's always dangerous. I was 19, though. Gung-ho 19. So he was like, yo, I need you to go to Kim's house. I said, I've never been to Kim's house before. Okay, so we did a grip like this. Is we're gonna go a little. We're gonna change the grip to be closer. Really target the biceps. It's gonna blow it up too. It's gonna hurt. Go over to Kim's house, knock up on the door, say, hey, it's Tony nephew Bill. She'll handle it from there. I said, that's what's up. Way closer. Ooh, it's bad on the wrist. So I go over there, knocking on the door. Who is it? It's Tony nephew Bill. 1 second. Probably about 8, 9 o'clock at night. Make sure you stay hydrated. The door answers. The door opens. She's pretty. She's pretty. She got on some that tight stuff. Spandex. I don't think Spanx wasn't even out yet. But like a sports bra and the biker shorts. She go, oh, you Tony nephew Bill? Man, you are sexy. Come on in here. When I walked in, she kind of grabbed my butt. I was like, well, aggressive. I like aggressive too. It's just simpler that way. Yep, that's enough of that. Oh. Anytime you bend down, bend with your knees. Should have that up higher. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Have a seat, have a seat. That black leather with the brass, looks like gold, with the lamps. Yeah, everybody had that at one time in the 90s. So I gotta sit down. And she goes, yo, you smoke? And I said, I smoke weed because I'm over there to buy crack. Got $500 to buy crack. She goes, oh, okay, I see Tony he coming up. I'll hook him up. She goes, but you party though? I was like, yeah, I'll get down. She goes, hell yeah. You ever been with a black woman? I was like, nah, I haven't, to be honest with you. Played around with some boobies though. She goes, oh, you want to? I said, I might, but I got to bring this back, you know what I mean? Can I get a rain check on that? She was like, yeah. So I go back and tell my Uncle Tony, we're gonna do some bicep curls. With a twist. Should be able to see the back of your palm. Or not, well, you can't, but you can see the back of mine. So she goes, yeah, okay, that's what's up. So I leave, and I go back, and I tell my uncle. He got a couple people around, too, a couple of his friends and a couple women. He goes, yo, did you go over there and she hook you up? She gave you a job? Oh, BJ? And I was like, nah. Man, you supposed to go over there and get that. She would have hooked it up. I said, I need to bring this back for you. Man, you good, dog. If I need it, I sent you over there. And I was like, well, I told her to take a rain check. I bet she did. You go over there anytime. Now, I was like, that's what's up. I said, yo, she's fun. He goes, oh, yeah, man. Oh, awesome. Oh, 100. That's it. My Uncle Tony passed away of cancer a couple years ago now. Making power moves, man. Making power moves, nephew. No, he gonna gonna smoke it up about 3 more hours. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, dude, man. She hooks everybody up, and see that really really wouldn't want to be my thing. Everybody, you know, and that's when AIDS was hopping and popping. Just wasn't the time for that. And there was beautiful women coming over there, man. Like I can't even tell y'all a lot of what I saw because it get banned and it's just wrong in some areas, and then you be mad at me. It's like this is what I saw. Man. Can't take back what I saw. Can't take back what I did. Can't take back what happened. You know. And I'm saying it in the hopes that I don't want you to ever see a lot of it, man. None of it. Especially because you just doing a one beer or one cigarette or one joint. Now you got this addiction. And you got all kind of things happening, and you're doing all kind of things that are out of control. You could avoid all that shit. It is not worth it. What and the road leads down two ways: death or jail. That's like, what kind of choice is that? And you can work out in jail. You can eat and all that other stuff too. It's not a life. And death is death. There is no life in that neither. So 19 years old. I'm gonna go see what Kim about. A couple days later, oh nephew, yeah man, I got $1,000. Go see Kim. And I live there, you know what I mean? And all my possessions are there. For now. Oh God. I go see Kim, man, knock on the door. He got $1,000. He gives it to me. He goes, man, when you go over there, come back with that story. I want to hear what you did. And I was like, all right, that's what's up. I want to make her call you up and tell you how I did. How about that? Oh, I hear you, nephew. I hear you, nephew. Go, 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 go. Lord have mercy. Who is it? It's Tony Nephew Bill. Hold on. We're going to do hammer curls, folks. She answered the door. She had on the same thing, but a different color. Big old boobies, man. You can see nipples, imprints. I mean, if that offends a bug, I'm sorry, but it's just and she had the body to sport those span. I mean, she had a great body, man. I mean, she was banging. Look, she was beautiful. I mean, and there's a lot of drug dealers and people that did drugs that know who I'm talking about too. Sunset Trailer Park in the 90s. No, that wasn't Sunset. Behind the Exxon. Kim stayed there in that house. There's only one house back there. You know who it is. Woo! Come on in, baby. I said, hey, look, my uncle came up in the game. She go, oh, he got $1,000. She said, look, I just read out, I'll hook him up. Look, you want to get down? I said, what you got in mind? She said, what if I'll roll a woo? I said, well, yeah, okay, that's what's up. And woo, if you don't know what woo is, you take a blunt, empty it out, or a roll of paper, whatever they got. But you put some weed in it, and then you put crack all throughout it. And, you roll it up, and you get like a roller coaster effect. It's almost a waste, to be honest with you. You just better off smoking the crack by itself. But I didn't really even want to smoke the crack, and you got to be down. You can't really, especially in that environment, with a big drug environment, because she was a big time drug dealer. You can't like pass all the time. Are you a cop and blah blah blah. And I didn't want to take no chance. All I got to do was smoke. I had smoked a little bit before, you know what I mean. And so I'm about to see what's up. I think we do camera shit. She go have a seat, babe. Go have a seat. I got you. I'm gonna hook this one up. I'm gonna hook it up. So I go get on the seat, and I'm kind of like, I'm excited. You know what I mean? Like, I'm almost already ready to go. And I'm looking at her hungry like the wolf. Because it's supposed to be on. It's just supposed to be on. So, I mean, if it's game time, you might as well be ready to play the game. You know what I mean? I'm ready to play the damn game. Straight up. And a backstory. I said I just had a baby. I only had sex with one girl. I had a girlfriend from the time I was 15 to the time I was 18. We never had sex. So I'm 18 and then 19. The first girl I ever had sex with was my baby's mama. And I'm ready to go out there. And go out there. There's a whole lot of fish out here. But I don't want to. I ain't trying to die neither. You know what I mean? So I'm sitting in the couch, and I'm laid back and laid back. I mean, laid back in this woman's couch, smoking a Marlboro Red. We do too. I'm gonna do some. I don't know what these are called. I'll show you how it works. She finished rolling up, comes over to the couch. She's standing right in front of me. Right behind her is this like recliner. But she's no further than me to you, and that's probably like 3 or 4 feet. She hands me the blunt. The woo, though. Remember, it's got crack in it. It's loaded. It is loaded. You can see this thing looks like it's got a backbone in it. You know what I mean? It's all lumped out. I mean, standing in front of me, and it hit me right away. I mean, gone. Good weed. The coke was good. I'm probably after 2 hits, I'm annihilated. Feeling good too. You know what I mean? She's like, "Hey, oh baby," standing in front of me. "Oh, hey baby, hi. Oh, you look like you feeling good, huh? Oh yeah. Oh, you ain't never been with a black girl talking shit. Oh, you ain't never. Oh, now go. You smoke the whole thing, baby. I got plenty of that shit. Don't worry about it. I'm trying to pass it to. No, go ahead, go get high, get high. Hey, your uncle told me you like some boobies. Oh yeah. I'd really love to see yours. You probably got the prettiest ones I ain't never seen before. Oh, you want to see them? Oh, you want to see them? She took it off, and she's standing there. Boy, I'm talking, man. She goes, can I see what you working with? Can I see what you working with? How you feeling? How you feel? I said, I'm ready. Man, I'm ready. So I had a belt on, pulled down. She goes, oh, yeah. I could do something with that. Yeah, you ain't never been with no black girl? Nah. I said, look, why don't you go ahead and take the rest of that off? Yeah, I just hurt my shoulder even trying to even think about that. Sucked. Going across the front of your body, keep the weight as close to your body as you can. Come up and bring the weight up to your chin. Don't hit it. So you got to really control it. More often than not, I do hit mine too. standing there. It was just hanging out. She bent down like this, folks. Her hair fell forward. When she came up, her hair was still down. And she kind of flicked it back like this, and I was watching all that. I was waiting for the boobies to come up with what I was doing. That's just how I am. Somehow, Kim had a bigger dingling than I did. Ah, oh boy. I forgot to tell you. She handed me the drugs with the blunt with the woo. So I put the drugs in my pocket. So I had the drugs, and I wasn't mad. You know what I mean? Nothing happened. It was kind of really messed up. She had a dick. She a pee, a penis. I seen a meme. I seen a meme when I see it. Every time I seen it, it makes me laugh so much. There's a guy, he's sitting on the edge of the bed, and you can tell he's contemplating something. He just, and there's a girl on the bed, and you can see she's laid up on the pillows, propped up, look like she might be reading a book. And there's a bubble message above her that says, "It's all right. It's a little penis. It shouldn't cause us any problems." And over the guy's bubble message, it says, "It is if it's yours." I felt so bad for the dude. Oh, I got to. Kim was a him, folks. Kim was definitely a him. She wanted to be a woman. She. I hope she actually got it. I never seen her again. What would happen was, I'd be like, "Oh, look, hey, you know what, man? I'm hard. I was hard as a rock, harder than Japanese arithmetic. I could have bust concrete. I was 19 years old. I'll probably get harder now than I do when I was 19, to be honest with you. That's neither here nor there, my bad. Anyway, damn. I'm gonna do one more set of these. I pulled my pants up and I was like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I can't do it. No offense, you know." "Oh no, oh, you didn't know? I thought your Uncle Tony would tell you." "Oh, your Uncle Tony didn't tell you anything, huh?" Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I thought you knew, man. I didn't think I had to tell you." I'm flying out the house. I didn't even have my pants, so mother. I never saw her again. Though. I go, and she only lived like from that Exxon to Sunset Trailer Park, folks, was walking distance. It's not even half a mile. It's if it's a mile. Let's just say it's a mile. I'm pretty sure it's like half a mile there. You can see it. Play on the bars a second. I come busting in the house like the cops. I'm way bigger, and folks, I'm way bigger than everybody that's coming over there. I'm probably about 230. The average person that comes over there is 160. Small people, and they're all smoking crack or drunk. Nobody's over there sober. I mean, not near a person's over there sober. Especially after 7 o'clock. He laughing. I said, man, that is messed up. Oh, you got a blowjob, didn't you? You got a blowjob. Nah, I ain't get one because damn Kim Ding Dong fell out before anything could happen, thank God. Oh, you saw it? Oh, she must really like you. Huh? Oh, man. That is not funny, man. You know what's funnier is that you mess with her. How many times you let her do it? Oh, she got me, though. I didn't know. Yeah, I bet. I always wondered that, too. That happened more than once, you knew? It is what it is. Don't care. His friends over there, you know, he have a couple friends and a couple girls. And oh, you know, you did something. You know, you couldn't resist them big old boobies, man. There's no way. I was like, man, I've resisted everybody else's. Regardless of what age, all them boobies, I never touched them. I probably would have wanted to, but I just never did. Could have, just never did. Just never did, man. Do a little bit of forearm. The grip is out. So your palms are inside, you're out of your hands on the outside. And it's a curl, but free form. Oh, that might be a little bit too much. Wow. Yeah. Kim was a damn him, man. Real bummer. So crazy events happen. My uncle gets robbed a couple days later after that. The people came inside with a shotgun. The gun jammed. So he's lucky to be alive. They tried to kill him a couple times and it kept jamming. But they beat him. Busted. They put him in the hospital for 3 or 4 days. Busted spleen. I think he had to get it removed. Kidneys, broke his bones, busted his ribs, busted his face, all the hell. And then went a couple of days. Not long after that, he got out of the hospital. Not long after he had gotten out of the hospital, I went over there to get my stuff, and it was gone. He had sold it all. And I had some clothes and about it. I miss that. I don't miss those times, but they were at the time they were all right. They were fun, but it's no lifestyle. Always, always wondering who's going to knock at the door. People knocking at the door Everybody that's coming in there is looking out the window or wanting to have sex. There's just sex everywhere. Just sex everywhere. There is just sex everywhere. Selling sex, doing it for his, trading sex. It's just sex everywhere. You get anything you want, they'll do anything you want. It's about getting a hit. Night after night after night after night. Busier on Friday and Saturday, night after night. Sunday was almost peaceful. Because people ran out of money and couldn't go to the liquor store. So there was a lot of things that caused that to happen. Because Monday, same thing. Friday, ramp it back up. I think I only stayed there like 3 months. And most of that time I didn't even stay there. I stayed at other people's places or it'd be the first time I go to get my stuff where I actually was in a position to get it. And it would be there. It happened 3 times. But shame on you, shame on me. Dumbass hell when it comes to 3 or something. Did I just make that up? Yep. I didn't know that was possible, man. How can you have boobies and a ding ding? I didn't see no cut marks. I didn't see no ding ding line like they had. There was like damn the spandex shorts just above the damn thigh, tight as hell. You know, bug head of. And see, I'm talking about a butt. Talk about a woman's butt and it's a man's butt with boobies. Named Kim or Tim. Damn. For real. Yeah. I kind of wish the story was different. You know what I mean? I probably wouldn't even tell the story then because it would just be a sexual encounter. Most of those ain't no biggie. This one had a twist. For a dong. You know, I can still see that, folks. I mean, I can see it crystal clear as day. I can see this part of me all the way up to like you or her. Why don't you take it naked? She's just standing there. Where was that at? I mean, I know now, but no Adam's apple, no shaven face, no armpit hair, legs. I mean, just no indication. I watched Jerry Springer. Jerry. I remember telling a story. People like, you get mad? Did you beat her ass or his ass? Nah, I ain't get mad. And it was a good explanation too. You know what I mean? I can understand my uncle. And my uncle, he was just trying to be slick. And all them other people knew too. Nobody told me. I would have told them. But that's a lie, because I actually tried to hook a couple of my friends up. I couldn't figure out how to get them to go over there though. I could get them to go over to my Uncle Tony's house, but not over to Kim. And those are other stories. Those are other stories too. I forgot about those. God, my Uncle Tony used to rob my friends. He used to rob them. I'm thinking about it, but I think there's only one alive. And I've been trying to get him out here. And he's been over my house twice. Those are other stories. But I haven't got them on film, man, and that wasn't conducive to filming. Not that, anyway. Yeah, the road to addiction, and while you're on it, you don't have to even have the addiction. You could be the friend or a family member, a hitchhiker. God, man, I've heard so many stories. I know people that's going to be locked up for 10, 15 years. They were hitchhiking. It says on their paperwork they were hitchhiking. That they don't know the people, they were hitchhiking. And only got that few years because the people that they got busted with are doing life. So if you got to do 15 years versus the rest of your life, you're happy. Imagine that. I mean, imagine that. What's happened? Maybe they'll be able to get it appealed or something, but they're in prison. I've seen the paperwork. Couldn't imagine. Because I didn't want that to happen. I mean, how many of you, ever went over to your family member's house and it's a crack party? Crack cocaine. Freebase. They're making it. They're over in the corner making it. They're having sex over in this. All the bedrooms are having sex. Somebody's in the bathroom having sex while other people are smoking crack. Smoking crack out of every kind of thing imaginable. There's a smell in the room. It's a smell. It smells like burnt electrical wire. If your microwave's ever gone on a haywire, or your belt for your vacuum cleaner, that smell, that's what crack smells like. It's got a different taste. To the moon, rocket, don't mean, and that's why people fall to it. I mean, it's just really, it's different. Not worth it. And what I see people do for it, God, it is really not worth it. A lot of people don't tell you those stories. You would never imagine what your uncle, your aunt, your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your cousins, they told you, blow your mind. And the older generation, they probably had it a lot worse. It was a different time in there. That's the story for today, man. Hope your biceps are blowed up, worked out, feeling good. Kim was a damn him, folks. Straight up. If you can, hit that like button, share the video, subscribe if you haven't.